Me changing my settings mid-match. Nobody. Video game trees. PC gamers when their $3,000 PC loads 5 seconds faster than a $400 console. That awkward moment when you spawn in the enemy's base. She, how many hours do you have in this game? Me, 3,000 plus. She, so you were a good player, right? Me, peacefully passes away at 90 years old. Rockstar the next day, 11-year-old me deleting all the files except the game icons to save space. No one. Trevor from GTA 5. It's all fun and games until the cops show up. When you invite your friend over to play some games and he starts reaching for the good controller. When you're walking in the park and Cat has a side quest for you. Romeo x Juliet for millennials. When you're in one ST place in Mario Kart. When your friend has a hangover so you give them an Advil. Hey man, you're coming to Amanda's party tonight, right? She specifically asked about you. Sorry, I have plans. When you're having a great time gaming but then realize it's 6:30 a.m. Video games when they say look for an item. Teacher, what comes after 360? Me, 361. Teacher, then why did you write no? Me, after saving money for months I finally enough to buy the PS5. My girlfriend. Gaming is my therapy. Me gaming, no way I got a PS5. When you're playing a game you haven't played in a while and the muscle memory randomly kicks in. 500 gigabytes, my family. When you move make sure you move the most important things first. My new house. Men, a right time to relax boots up extremely stressful video game. When the game has and you in the ending credits. Your next task is making an actually new franchise instead of milking the same one for 40 plus years. Midnight launch then. Midnight launch now, the armor that looks cool. The armor with the best stats. Mobs at level 9718. Candy Crush developers. When you and your homie say you can't game tonight because you're busy, then get matched against each other. 9-year-old me. Robux scams, video games cause violence. Also video games, early access games be like. The harder you mash the button the stronger the attack. Can destroy gods with his bare hands, can't open a wooden door. Years of gaming have taught me. This cat has a side quest waiting, when you're level 1 and have to wear any armor you can get. Toxic gamers when they die in a game. Me waiting 3 years to buy a $60 game for $15. Me getting mad at the game and telling myself that I'm never playing it again. Me getting on the same game again 3 hours later. Therapist, how afraid are you? Me. Me debating what I need to get rid of to save inventory space. Try typing Master Chief with your eyes closed. 9-year-old me. Robux scams, video games cause violence. Also video games, early access games be like. The harder you mash the button the stronger the attack. Can destroy gods with his bare hands, can't open a wooden door. Years of gaming have taught me. This cat has a side quest waiting, when you're level 1 and have to wear any armor you can get. Toxic gamers when they die in a game. Me waiting 3 years to buy a $60 game for $15. Me getting mad at the game and telling myself that I'm never playing it again. Me getting on the same game again 3 hours later. Therapist, how afraid are you? Me. Me debating what I need to get rid of to save inventory space. Try typing Master Chief with your eyes closed. Gamers will understand. Free user. Paid user. Buying a game on release day. Buying a game 1 year later with all the DLC included. Dad, can you please stop screaming? It's just a video game. Also dad during football games. Horror games suddenly gives you lots of items. Adults having money to spend on games. Kids having time to play games. Media saying video games cause violence. Me building a house for my wife and kids in Skyrim. Me grabbing everything I see in a game. Me having to make space in the inventory. I'll just play for an hour or so, and it's dawn. When you finish every possible quest in a game you loved and enjoy the moment before you shut it down forever. Me getting mad at the game and telling myself that I'm never playing it again. Me getting on the same game again 3 hours later. Try typing I'm a gamer with your eyes closed. We can't afford to run all these studios. Then why did you spend $77.5 billion buying them? Me in heaven explaining my chat history to God. Looking for a game to play. 2-week Minecraft phase. My setup in 2002. Today kids setup. Day 1 console lobby in GTA 6. Day 1 PC lobby in GTA 6. 500 GB of memory in 2024. 1 MB in 1999. Computer cases back then. Computer cases now. Me in GTA waiting for the 5 stars to disappear. When you finish Skyrim and start playing Fallout. When you blow whole budget on a nuke poo but don't have enough money to get a new case. $600, $7. PlayStation 1 and PS5 graphics side by side. You're playing a horror game. Creepy music stops playing. Hold shift to run. Don't peek, they have a sniper. My teammates just landed in Australia. Finally set up in the new apartment. When you turn your PC off after a 15-hour gaming session. When everyone is using Chromebooks at school and you bring in your $6,000 gaming PC setup. When you skip game tutorials. When the game starts giving you a suspicious amount of ammo. Bro, wake up. It's 2004. You're gonna miss the Halo 2 launch LAN party. Do you play a lot of video games? Me? Nah. Not that much. Also me. Me at 3 AM watching my video game character get a full night of sleep. The most expensive charger in the world. The PSP GPS still works in 2024. When R8 and they ask you press R3. Hey man, thanks for letting me borrow your game, bro. It was awesome. Here you go. Me healing myself 29 times in a row. Boss heals himself once. When you realize GTA San Andreas came out 20 years ago. When people ask me how good I am at gaming. Friends, why don't you ever come out? Me. How to stop yourself from rage quitting. When your mic is broken but the whole squad is online. Me and the boys after we won Call of Duty be like, just finished my gaming setup. Ready to pay some Fortnite. The perfect iPhone charging cable doesn't exist. Wife, why is Jimmy missing $70 from his piggy bank? Husband, no one. My teammate's Mike. When you were playing 900 plus ping, rate my setup, ignore my cat. When you finish the game you invested months into and now have to figure out what to do with your life. Wow, looks like a cool new game trailer. Open world survival crafting $1.99 mobile game. $60 PC game. When you complete the game but find a side quest you need for 100% completion. Your underwear watching you buy the next gen console, brand new TV and $70 games. Cashier, your kid going to love that. 25-year-old me. Sorry guys, I gotta go. Yeah, same. You are now the party owner. When your team loses 49-50 and you appear in the kill cam. Me, my back hurts so bad today. Me all day. $60 for a 10-year-old game? In HD, Mr. Squidward. In HD. Describe a video game badly. Green astronaut runs around in giant floating hula hoop to kill space gorillas. When you are stuck on a boss fight and the boss keeps repeating his line every time you die. Someone is not gonna make it off this train. So-called free thinkers when Nuketown comes up in the map vote. Yeah bro, I got an extra controller. Seriously dude, just buy a plane already. Me when I die multiple times and the game asks if it'd like to change the difficulty. Me, walks over video game fire to see if it does damage. Does damage. Me. When you accidentally download the DLC instead of the game. When you both said goodnight to each other 2 hours ago and again see each other online. When you bought an expensive item in game and found it afterwards in a chest. When you are playing Minecraft and the chunks won't load. My mom yelling at me that I'm a failure. Me with 10 cars, 12 boats, 10 houses and 10 meters in GTA. Gamers when they get outplayed by a legit opponent. When the squad stays up till 5 AM and finally gets the win. Baby, I'm sleepy, let's go to the bedroom. When you look back on some of the games you and the squad used to play together from back in the day. Babe, it's this new video game and it's only $60. I pay you back when I get a job. Hero, the villain's hideout could be anywhere. This villain's hideout. Wife, I'm going to bed early tonight. Me to my Xbox. Girl sleepover. Boys sleepover, when you are the last teammate alive. The crowd when you're playing any sports game in the early 2000s. Game, stealth is optional for this mission. Me, should I pay more attention to her? Other me, piss her off on purpose so she says goodnight at 6 PM and you can play video games in peace. Girls when they find $20 on the ground, we can split it between us. Boys when they find $20 on the ground. You completed the level but you didn't get all 3 stars. I'm sorry Jack, there's not enough room. The final boss watching me level grind for hours outside their fortress. Waiting for enemies in Rainbow Six Siege like. Your mom called me a good boy last night. Where do you see yourself when you are 70-year-old? Me. When you have to delete a game to make storage for another. When you finally find the camper who has killed you 50 times. Use your mic in your ranked game or draw 25. When you finish building your gaming computer and it doesn't turn on. Today's kids would never be able to handle this pain. 8 hours playing video games. 1 hour working on something important. Nintendo Switch old. When the squad is online but you can't find your headset. When you donate $1 to a streamer. Console gamers buy a normal calculator. PC gamers. I have never in my life seen a more devastating insult. Your man looks like he drops common loot when defeated. Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows 12, 720p in 2010. 720p in 2023, when you tell someone goodnight but you stay online for 4 more hours. Fishing in normal video games. Fishing in Subnautica, when your custom character is in a cutscene. Me listening to my 4 dead teammates call me trash after I couldn't pull off the 1v5. Me watching my girl pick a movie on my PS4 while the homies are online. Game physics be like. Me explaining the entire lore of Skyrim. The random popular girl that has to work with me. UAV is online. Enemy predator missile inbound. Gravestones in about 50 years. EA 15 minutes after you purage their $60 game. When you play The Sims but forget to rotate. Nobody. My teammate's Mike. When your squad member lands in a completely different part of the map. Me looking at all my other games after seeing that 68 GB Call of Duty update. Me switched on my PC 0.0002 seconds later.